Alright, let's see. Eat something. Breakfast is carrots. Third day in a row. Lovely. Alright, I guess I put it off long enough. I should go talk to Akhir and see about the whole Atari thing. Although, I don't know if they're going to be a good source. I mean, I don't know, they're just so... Something about him makes me nervous. I mean, he is quite dangerous, so that might be it. Where was it that they lived again? Do I have any way to... Maybe if I... Ooh, I know. If I ask someone in the village, they might know where he would be. Oh, whose house is that? I should come down here more often. Is that a... Oh, it's an entryway. This almost looks like some sort of wood golem thing. That would be an interesting experiment. Although it would be much less sturdy.
About gods. Hello?
Hello? Who's there?
What do you think?
Oh! Oh, I was actually looking for you. Lovely.
Why?
Oh, I just had some... questions. Maybe here wouldn't be the best place. I was hoping to ask you some things. Would you be interested in coming back to my house? I know that sounds like I'm going to kill you or something, but I'm not.
Oh, please, you could try.
I mean, I don't plan to, but...
That would be rather unfortunate if you were to attempt such a thing.
Yes, and you don't seem to be an active danger to anyone, at least, so...
I have no desire to kill anyone unless it benefits me more than me.
Alright, well, I hope it continues not to. Right, this way. Oh, there you are.
I'm very tall. It's concerning how you keep missing me.
I'm not the best at navigating. Ah, there you are. Okay. So, you loosely work for Atari, right?
Yes.
And to clarify, she can't hear through your eyes and ears?
Here are my
Nope.
eyes.
She can't see or hear what you're doing at any given moment.
I would assume not.
Okay,
Or
that's...
she would have killed me by now, or turned me into an Enderman.
Okay, great. So... And from what you've told me, it doesn't seem like you're entirely interested in working for her.
I never wanted to work for her, but my hand was forced.
Right, exactly. So, what I was hoping is that if you have any information about her, particularly weaknesses, how to communicate with her, things like that, that you might be willing to share it. Because after all, we have a common interest.
I know how to communicate with her, but the only information that we found was a bunch of cryptic nonsense about... I don't even remember. It was useless in the old city. None of it was helpful.
Was there anything you've noticed from working with her for, you know, eternity?
Well, it seems to be difficult for her to manifest in the mortal plane, as with any, or the two gods have experienced contact with, that neither of them could manifest easily on the mortal plane. So.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. So, how do you contact her?
Well, most of the time, here, I'll demonstrate for you. Most of the time, I just go outside, I look at the sky and I yell, Atari! And then she shows up.
Okay,
And then I tell her to answer my questions, and she does some vague threats, and then I go about my day.
Vague threats. Okay. She's a goddess of darkness and night, correct? Is there, like, I don't know, is it better to do it in a cave or
I've
in
never
dark?
summoned her when it wasn't nighttime.
Okay.
I assume it's the middle of the day. High noon.
Yes. Alright, so that could be an influencing factor. But
how Aji only could appear in the fire. Maybe she can only appear when it's nighttime.
That would make a lot of sense, and that could actually be an interesting weakness.
What, we get 12 hours to live once she decides to kill us?
Well, I mean, if we manage to gather enough power to alter the night cycle or something along those lines. Or make a select area that remains day. Although there would be some environmental issues with that.
Yes. It would become a desert.
Yes. Don't love deserts, but also don't love dying, so... Well... Once it's night, would you be willing to try and contact her with me?
That may go poorly considering that I'm supposed to kill your sibling. But
what?
We can try.
Wait. Is she going to come after you because you haven't?
How does that matter?
Did I... Hold on, but you made the deal with us to not attack us.
I did.
If that was going to get you killed or turned into an Enderman by the goddess of night, how would that be beneficial to you?
Well, I was hoping that we could work together to find a way to kill said goddess before that happens.
So...
I took a calculated risk.
So it might be better if you don't call her. Got it.
Well, I don't think that anyone else can call her.
How... So, if they can't come into mortal form, what is the way that the gods affect the world? Like, how...
Well, you can't touch the night, but it still happens. That's the way I like to think about it.
True. That makes sense. I mean, I always read in books about deities, but I thought that was... I don't know, metaphorical for the forces of nature.
I assure you, I very much wish it was.
Why is that lever there?
Oh, Ike has told me that when it's pointing to the mailbox, that means you have mail.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't see that. Okay.
You've been to my new residence. By chance?
No, I haven't. The others went to negotiate with you, but I didn't.
Oh, no, I was talking about... I have a house nearby.
Oh.
If you would like to come see.
Sure. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, I can't do anything until night anyways. Sorry, I need to eat before I can... Oh dear. God damn it.
I'm guessing the bolt of lightning that just fell from the sky is probably you.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, good enough.
Would you like some better food than carrots?
No, it's fine.
Alright.
Yes, so yeah, that was me.
Oh, you've gone the wrong direction.
Oh, it's not in the town center? I figured since you were there, it might be.
Oh, no, I was...
What were you doing there?
Oh, nothing important.
Somehow I doubt that, but I'll let it go.
It wasn't important, in all honesty. It was just... Yes, we don't have to worry about that. Oh wait, this is a different path.
Oh.
We have to go this way. These paths are very confusing.
Yes, although they are significantly less confusing than... Wait, which way did you go? Ah, this way. Than the open woodland.
I guess. Although, that's what compasses were created for.
I mean, when we first got here, I got lost for a solid day out in the wilderness.
Well, that sounds like you should get your eyes checked, personally.
I mean, honestly, with this whole curse thing, I think I might actually be getting better at seeing.
Better?
So.
I didn't notice any increases in my eyesight when the curse affected me.
Well, I mean, you were part of the first in the first place, right? Oh, wow. That's... grand.
Yes, I found this rock, and so I just decided to live in it.
Oh. By rock, do you mean on the hill, or like you found the house?
It's a rock, and then I put a house in it.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow, this is lovely. Oh, hello. Aren't you cute? Aw. What do you have there? Is that a bone? Aw. The foxes are very sweet.
Yes, I do love pets. That's one of the few joys that I remember since I was a child.
Yeah. Pets do seem to cut in between all the weariness.
And the good thing about being inside is I don't have to wear armor.
Yeah.
Because I won't burn to a crisp.
Because what burns to a crisp?
I burn to a crisp.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyways, I do have a mailbox, though, or I'm going to have a mailbox.
In the sun you burn to a crisp?
Yes.
Oh. Why?
I don't know. If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't be burning to a crisp.
Is that because you're dead? Because I didn't notice Icus having that.
No, none of the other undead seem to have that problem.
Interesting.
Maybe it's because of the length of my stay in the afterlife.
Oh, yes, you were there quite a bit longer, I mean, right?
Yes. Hundreds of years longer.
Was Hawk there the whole time you were?
No, they came after me.
Oh, alright.
My concept of time isn't very good when it comes to the afterlife, but...
I mean, I can imagine with it always being night. But yes, from what I've read, it seems that the extinction of the first came several hundred years ago.
Yes. That would probably be correct. Again, I was not there, so...
Right, so you wanted to ally with us against Atari, correct?
Yes.
Did you have any plans in place already?
If I had any plans in place other than that, I would not have gone to you.
Okay.
much as it pains me to say, this was my last resort.
Okay, I think once it... I'm trying to minimize spell casting, so I shouldn't try to make it dark, but once it becomes night, I can contact Atari. I'll make sure you're not near.
I don't believe that you can contact Atari.
I mean, it's worth a shot, isn't it?
Yes.
Is there anyone
No.
else that has contact with Atari, such as you, that you know of?
No. I'm assuming that Atari made deals with other people, but I wouldn't know them because they were most likely alive.
Oh, right, that's problematic, and then if I went to the end, I would be on her turf.
Also, we can't even get there.
Well, if there's a way to assure that the portal in the city we went to was functional, then that would be a portal to the end. Although I'd be worried about not ending up in the same spot when coming out again.
I mean, is that a thing that happened before?
Yes, we were on the other side of the world, somewhere. At least far enough that I couldn't use location spells to find my way back, even when I traveled fairly far away.
So you had another civilization before this? No one thought to mention that to me.
Sorry, say again?
No one thought to mention to me that you traveled a far distance in the portal. So if we do end up having to go to the end, we could end up somewhere completely random, stranded.
That's the problem that I'm worried about.
Something to consider.
Yes, that's exactly why I've been hesitant about going back. And it wasn't exactly a huge civilization, but there was a town in the area. Some people.
I remember the slate saying something about a small one.
Oh.
And a cat one. Are those the only two that you lost?
Some people disappeared or left, but those are the two casualties of the end fight.
I feel like that loss of life could have been prevented by better planning.
Well, we had no idea what we were going up against, so pretty hard to plan.
Was it the dragon for both of them, or was it people?
Why do you want to know?
Because I want to know.
Why do you want to know?
I want to know what kind of threats that you've just been neglecting to tell me. If there are any, of course.
The small one was killed by a bear named Hal.
Ah, yes. Icus's informant.
Yes, he was part of the Nibirum, although I'm unsure if he's still allies with them. He has seemed to have a change of heart.
I do not know what the Nibirum are, but...
They work with Atari, I believe.
Oh.
Hal was someone else I was going to talk to, but...
Interesting.
Iacus was like...
come around.
What?
If he does come around, I'd love to have a chat.
Yes, Iacus said he'd talk with him because, oh, blah blah blah, Hal is terrified of you, or whatever. Personally, I think it would be a good interview.
Hal should be terrified of. The fact remains that he is another who attempted to keep me in the afterlife, is what it sounds like. And I have
Look.
no obligation to leave him alive.
And this is why I wasn't going to tell you. Don't kill him, he could be a useful informant, and it honestly seems as though his alliances aren't in the same place they used to be, from what I've heard. I know you're...
Cat.
Frankly, that's none of your business. I'm going to check out what time it is.
Interesting.
Oh, sun's setting. Great. We can deal with this now.
Wonderful.
And you're willing to call Atari? Even if it puts you in danger?
She's going to be mad at me whether or not I show up, so why not? Atari, we have some questions for you. If you could show yourself, that'd be nice.
Oh, is that her?
Yes, it is.